Morning, friends. Welcome to the farm. I wanted to chat about politics today. I don't know much about it, and I have asked a few oaks their tips, and I've been asking questions about what's going on the ground from staff and from black oaks that I know that are quite high up or were quite high up in the ANC. It was a very strange thing that's happened, and MK came out of nowhere, and just before the election, they popped up and they virtually cleaned house in Natal, took pretty much everything, and the seats that they took were pretty impressive as well in Parliament. But what I didn't understand, what other people didn't understand, and a lot of the people in the rural areas don't understand, is how this thing works, because now they believe that they've got this massive following and all the votes, and the the powers that be sort of swindled them out of a position. That's what it looked like. And when I spoke to some of the guys, let me talk about the guys that I spoke to. So they were very, very keen ANC supporters, very keen. These guys wore the ANC clothes every day, beautiful, smart caps with ANC logos and shirts and jackets, and everything just had ANC on it. It was unbelievable. And I would say about 3 weeks before the election, they just switched right over. And all that passion that they had for ANC just vanished, and it went straight to MK Party. And now it's the MK Party. There was these guys where their passion was. And one of the guys that works with me, he was painting in this ANC kit, and it was nice clothes. It's like neat and stuff that, like real step out stuff. And I said to him, "Yes, dude, you're going to get paint all over this. What are you doing?" And he just said, No, that's old news now. That's they finished. There's this MK Party now. And that switch shocked me a bit, because it happened everywhere, especially in Natal. Our areas that used to be predominantly IFP have now just switched straight over to MK. Mbali is just totally MK. Maritzburg took a big change. We went from ANC to MK overnight. It worried me a bit, because if you can switch like that, after punting a certain idea for so long, and then also you can just switch over, that does worry me. I was talking about the MK the other day, and we're worried that they don't really have any leadership, whereas the ANC's at least got structure in place. It may be crooked structure, but the structure's there, and so the MK doesn't show any of that at the moment, and it concerns me that there's no leadership, and there's no leadership talking. That lack of communication, that lack of talking, because they are clearly upset. And if everybody knows this, they are clearly upset, and there is an issue coming. There's something humming, it's boiling underneath, and that's what's worrying me. Because the guys that I've spoken to have asked, they want to see what the cabinet is. And already the cabinet, I see yesterday the president's making excuses for the cabinet that's coming. So we're expecting some shocks. And it's all pretty stressful, because the last time we underestimated Jacob Zuma, who is pretty much MK, the last time we underestimated his authority and his footprint on KwaZulu-Natal and Joburg, this country, half of the country burnt. And that worries me again. I don't know. I'm hoping that never happens again. I'm hoping that if they're going to have a difference of opinion with the powers that be, that they go to the powers that be's door and they go make their nonsense there. But obviously that costs money to get everybody there and to rally that up. And when you've got all the resources right where you live, and you've got all their traffic and all their airports and their harbors, and you have control of all that, that's obviously why they do what they do. And they shut down the N3, and next thing is shut down. Anyway, that can go on and on and on. But that's what stresses me out. So I don't know what you guys are thinking. I know And after talking to some guys yesterday, I said to them, listen, what you guys need to do as MK members is the municipal elections in 2026. So when they come around, you guys must have enough people supporting MK on every single election, every single municipality, that you can then take it fair and square, and then you've got the municipalities, and then from there you can build. Because at the moment, the deal that's been struck has sort of pushed MK right out, so they've got no authority in Parliament, and that worries me. That really worries me. But yeah, what do you guys think about the whole thing? I'm concerned about it. We saw Maritzburg burnt down pretty badly. We had nothing, and it was stuck in a war zone. And this was just the other day. And we don't want that again. It could get worse. And you got what looks like half the country going a certain way and being ignored. And that stresses me out, because that is, a perfect sort of civil war. What's the word? Hint. When half people, feel that there's enough of them to take over, and feel that they are supposed to be in charge, and they've been denied. So I think the politicians, the spin doctors, they need to start spinning their stories, and they start talking to the people and telling them what's going on, and they need to start producing in a massive way, because if they don't, I think cock's going to fly. I don't know what you guys think.